right, so we are back. It's the 2019 new Canadian video releases. Okay, so I'm your boy Friday Ricky Dred, aka Media Rick, aka Designer Rick, and we're back with another hot list. Now this list is a special one because this time right now we're going to be tabulating all of the videos that have dropped and that have been #1 for 2019. All right, now before we start this video here, I need you all to please subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, hit that subscription button below as well as the notification bell next to it so you know when we're dropping new videos, and we drop new videos every single day. But like I said, we're taking all of the tracks that became #1 on our top 6 tracks in Canada that, as you know, we've told everybody about on the podcast every Thursday morning when the podcast drops on all streaming platforms, right? When we announce our #1 track in Canada every week. We found about 53 tracks actually. Shout out to Gutsy Guts, all right, out there doing the dirt work out there, you know what I mean? He helped to tabulate this list of tracks and helped to itemize them and narrow them down to 24 tracks. So what we did is we took all 53 songs that were chosen as the #1 song in Canada for the week, and then we narrowed it down based on the numbers, and we took and cut it in half, right? A little bit more than half, because we have 24 videos that you're going to be seeing coming up, all right? These 24 videos have all been #1 in Canada at some point in time during the year of 2019, and these are the ones that have the highest numbers out of all 53 songs that were selected, all right? So we need you, the comment gang, all right? Comment gang scroung, to let us know who is going to be the top track in Canada for 2019. All right, so this is going to be the top song in the whole of 2019. All right, not the weekly one, not a monthly one, but for the whole year. All right, so I'm going to need you, the comment gang, to let us know below whether you're watching us on YouTube or you're watching us here on an Instagram post. Let us know in the comments below, once you see this list, who you think is the #1 track in Canada for 2019. All right. Big up to all the people out there who have been showing their support through this year and the previous years before. The We Love Hip Hop podcast is going real strong, and we're going to be going stronger into 2020. All right, we got the Respect the Process challenge that's coming back in 2020. That's the Respect the Process rap challenge, where rappers go head to head up on our Instagram, and we select from there to figure out who is going to be the winner, and that winner will appear on the We Love Hip Hop podcast. All right, so beat makers, send your submissions now to welovehiphoptoronto@gmail.com. I'll repeat that again. That's welovehiphoptoronto@gmail.com. All right, send us your beats. We're going to be using all Canadian beats for the Respect the Process challenge. And then once those beats start going out in 2020, early 2020, then I'm going to need all you rappers out there to get your bars ready. All right, and we're going to be getting this shit popping. Also, speaking of beats, the beats that you hear in the background right now, big up to Hercs on the beats. All right, he's been holding me down for the whole year. Every time you hear a beat that's going on in the background of these videos here, or whether it's montage videos that you've seen or different ads that you've seen in the past, that's all been Hercs beats. Okay, Hercs got that hot fire for you. So make sure to hit him up on Instagram, Hercs.mp3. That's at Hercs.mp3, SHIRAX.mp3. Okay, holding us down with the hot beats, and I see him getting placements out there with other rappers in the scene. So keep doing your thing, Hercs. Much respect to you. Okay. At the end of this video, we're going to be giving you our regular industry tips. However, what we're going to be doing, because it's a year-end review, and this is probably going to be the last video that we're going to give you for the year 2019 of this kind, I'm going to give you the 5 best industry tips that I feel that I've given this year over the year of 2019. The industry tips have been something that I started in 2019 just to help people with the knowledge that I've accumulated over the years from being in the industry a good 20 years, and from being a street team leader, from being an artist manager, from working as an executive, from doing all different types of things as an A&R, executive producer. I've worn pretty much every single hat, including being an artist. So I felt that, you know, the industry tips are something that I can give so that we can give back some of the knowledge that we've accumulated over the years. And the audience out there has been very respectful, very grateful. So I thank you guys for showing your support, showing me that you like the industry tips, suggesting industry tips that you want to hear, things that you want to know about. So like I'll continue to do in 2020, I will continue to give y'all industry tips. Let me know in the comments what you want to know about next. What, you know, are you a little bit unclear on that you feel that you might need a little bit more knowledge on so that you can excel in this music game or this entertainment game, period. All right? So big up to the comment gang strong. Big up to the whole staff. Look out for that at the end of this video right here. Also, make sure to get your merchandise on welovehiphop.ca. We got hot t-shirts, We Love Hip Hop t-shirts, We Love Hip Hop hats, as well as Spoiled Smokers gear. I think that's it. Let's get to these videos now. Like I said before, all of the top tracks in Canada for 2019. We got 24 hot videos. Some of these videos are gonna be like, damn, I remember that track back in February or back in January. Well, we got it for you here, all right? So no more long talking. Let's get to this hot shit. Hot new tracks of all 2019. Let's go.
I got a problem with expressing all my feelings, and you will never catch me walking holding hands with no holes. I got a problem, then I'm calling my magicians.
By that one way, posted from Monday to Sunday. All my niggas bought that gunplay, and we run up, we don't run away. Like this is my turn.
Bitch, why venom be coming all over my phone? You annoying. All my cronies got a zombie tips, make him a zombie with poison. Shawty moving. At the top, where we gon' be? That I be on the road, and you know that I love me the latest. And she telling me that I'm a favorite, but they telling me that I'm the greatest. When they see you get
It's on side, that's where the shit. And we gon' slide on anybody that they be with. I'm on the block, we got the.
Why these bitches in denial? What was I gonna say? I had that line, but she snorted it. Look at this.
It's a different ball game. Raptors, they just want a ring, Mary.
The handling nice. High speed chases, I was dipping them lights. Cutting through traffic like the whip was a knife. Cutting through butter. Boy,
don't give a fuck about your life, what the fuck is a feeling? We cold-blooded, show no mercy, that's what the street rep. Pussy.
I'm on a murder beat. 100 niggas wanna murder me. Ay, I'm on a murder beat. I just came home off a murder beef. Ay, I'm on a murder beat.
Oh no, nigga, I was on Miami Beach, getting off packs, you can call me Flipper. Bop with a green bean, fit for my side, don't make me pull that zipper.
Out the cage, my youngin', he ain't playing games. Hardcore, man, he always keep the flame. Better watch what you say. Got a little sister and no only child, so find myself in this crazy world I had to run wild.
like David Robinson, they hate me now, cause back in the day we was robbing them, we weren't partying. At parties we was mobbing them, small guns.
Dipping this and that. If you got problems, please let me know. Jab the addy, I'll be there in all black. I got a couple young G's move mad, figure itching, so don't get wet.
Love with brown bills, ayy. Diamonds on me, you know they jumping. Shooters with me and them niggas is fast pace. Blowing her back, I'm giving her back pain. I'm in the coupe and I stay in the fast lane.
All in. Today I feel like I'm Curry. That 30 gon' make you start ballin'. I saw my ass tryna catch me, I'm on it. I got it off, sissy, start callin'. My tryna.
I got myself something similar to Stillmatic. It's hard to tell when it gets sticky. My bro Banks took as much shells as 50. I'm mob deep, only cause
in my shoes. I'm official, I'm the truth. Whip it, watch me do my top 10. I finesse, then I curve, that's what's happening. I'm a wife tinker.
Laying no, letting up, gon' get them sticks, gon' load them up. I can tell I'm always in a rush. Shorty always tripping, I don't give a fuck. I was trying to get it lit and get a buzz if I'm else.
So I kept an OG, kept him on the spotlight. His gun bite, brighten up the night like sunlight. Got a freak hoe, and I know that she not nice.
I'm poppin', Fendi or Nike, I can rock it. I'm on a wave, you can't stop it. Your bitch boy's lame, so don't talk shit. Your bitch boy.
Hercs, what are you gonna do on Valentine's Day, man? Oh no, oh no.
One more thing also I want to mention, as far as videos, okay? There's a lot of videos out here, you know, we just mentioned about 14 videos that has dropped in Canada within the last week, all right? I want artists to know that there's different things available for them to be able to get to the next level, all right? There was things available in my time when, you know, back in like the early 2000s, you know, late 90s, there was a lot of things in Canada available, like Video Fact and things like that, where artists can get their things together, you know, get your shit together, get a grant writer, you know, or get somebody that can help you get your paperwork together, and then you make a proposal over to Video Fact, which was funded by Much Music, and you can get a video funded for you, okay? That's like upwards of $25,000 that you get given to you to be able to put into a music video. That music video, in turn, was guaranteed play on Much Music or Much Vibe, which were the main venues where people were able to see music videos. Nowadays, we have YouTube. People are able to do videos themselves. We drop a video on YouTube, we get our numbers, we get it popping. However, it doesn't mean that those resources are still not available in Canada, okay? One of the videos on our list that we just dropped earlier is a video that has been done by Much Fact, okay? Video Fact is not available anymore, like I said. However, it has evolved into something called Much Fact. There's also different programs that are available. I know that the Canadian Arts Council that gives artists grants to be able to put together music videos, put together you know, marketing for their record companies and different things like that. This week I want to talk about the importance of interviews. Okay, interviews to me are you know, more content, another way to get a little bit more insight on the artist, and, you know, very important for artists to conduct interviews. You know, there's a lot of artists in the industry that when they're going on their campaign, when they're going on their promotional campaign, they're going to be conducting interviews so that you can get a little bit more into the artist so that you want to go buy their music, right? And there's artists who don't do interviews or who don't do many interviews. For example, the biggest artist in the world, Drake, you rarely see an interview from him. However, on his way up, he did many interviews. So don't be fooled to think that you never have to do interviews in order to, you know, get the people fully in tune with what's going on with you as an artist, because every artist at some point in time had to do a bunch of interviews to make sure that people know about them. All right, so I'll give a few tips of the importance of interviews. Okay, so let's start with insight. Okay, as I mentioned before, you know, interviews are a very good way to get some insight into the artist beyond their music. Okay, you know, we're constricted to 16 bars and you know, and a couple of hooks. Songs could be pretty short these days, so we don't get a lot about the artist in depth and what they're really about. This is where interviews come into play. This is where it's very important for artists to conduct interviews so that they can give their audience, give their fan base a little bit more about them, a little bit more introspection into what's going on with them and why they make the music and why the music sounds the way it does. Okay, regularly. All right, you're going to be wanting to post regularly. In the beginning, you're going to be following back a lot of other people, following other influencers, but make sure to post regularly. Okay. There's a lot of traffic that's going on online, whether it's through Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere, okay? But especially on Instagram. So if you are scrolling through Instagram every day and you don't see yourself in the feed, that means you're not working hard enough, okay? That's my motto when it comes to things, okay? There's a lot of traffic on there, and if you have time to be an Instagram user, you should be also somebody who's posting on Instagram regularly, okay? So figure out some kind of schedule so that you're posting daily, whether it's 2 times a day, 4 times a day. Right now, when it comes to both the pages that I control, with whether it's the We Love Hip Hop Network page or the Friday Ricky Dred page, we're posting regularly, sometimes 10 times a day, okay? I'm not saying that you have to do the same. As an artist, maybe posting 10 times a day might be a little bit crazy. You might not have as much content to be able to post that much. However, your audience will really appreciate if you develop some kind of schedule that they can depend on, where every time they pull up on a certain time of the day, or at least every day, they can see an intriguing and entertaining post from you, the artist. Once you have made that decision, and like I said, you're going to be doing an audio no matter what, because it's a podcast, okay? make sure to sign up for different connection softwares. There's different things like Audio Boom, which we are signed up for, which is the equivalent of what rappers use as like TuneCore, okay? It connects you to the different listening platforms, all right? So through Audio Boom, we're able to connect to Spotify, iTunes, podcasting, Stitcher, and all the different podcast platforms or platforms where podcasts are found. We're able to connect to those through the account that we have through Audio Boom. All right, this is not an ad for Audio Boom. They're not paying us for this, but it's just the one that we use. There's other ones out there that will connect you to all the different streaming platforms so that when you drop your episode, and also make sure to have a SoundCloud, okay? Because you're gonna have the people who want to listen to for free. They're not subscribed to Spotify. They're not subscribed to Apple Music or any of those things like that. So for your free listeners, if you're going to be giving out your podcast for free, make sure to have a SoundCloud account. And that SoundCloud account is also going to be the thing that connects you through Audio Boom to all the other digital streaming platforms. Okay, so make sure to set up a SoundCloud, and then make sure to set up an account with an Audio Boom or all the other, or one of the other connecting platforms. Okay. Start up a social media page that's just for the podcast. I've learned along the way from the people who I know around me who are financially free already, and that stumbles on a piece of advice already. If you want to reach a certain level of income or finances, surround yourself with people who make more money than you, people who are smarter than you. If you feel that you're the smartest person in the room, then you need to change the room, okay? If you feel you got the most money in the room, change the room again and go around people who make more money, who've reached that financial freedom, so that you can pick up some of those same habits, all right? But as far as the different tips that I have for financial freedom, with me, it starts with an abundant mind state, okay? It starts with a mind state, period. A lot of times we'll think ourselves into not being rich, okay? So it starts with your mind state. When you have that mind state of abundance, positivity, gratitude, those things propel you in that direction already, to start making the decisions that a rich person would make, okay? So, you know, keep in mind different things like money is not evil. I used to go by the belief that money is the root of all evil. And greed is definitely something that is the root of evil. And greed comes from money and having a lot of things. But having a different mind state kind of eliminates that. And money is essential. Having a lot of money is a positive thing. You can help a lot of people when you have a lot of money, if you have a positive mind state, okay? Evil people, even like the evil businessman, has helped people because he had to create some kind of business where in turn somebody got a job. So in the end of the day, money is a positive thing, it's not a negative thing. So it starts with a mind state, you know, educate yourself.